What's this road known as?
This road is known as the Chicane of Death.
Hello, Mick. So why are you here today? What are you doing?
I'm actually checking that nobody's parking in the cycle lane before 9:30, or if they are, I'm going to take their photo. But I'm also giving out cards to cyclists.
Why? What cards are you giving out to cyclists?
I'm giving them out CycleSheffield cards, get them to join, hopefully.
Oh, that's really
Morning.
good.
Please take a card, join CycleSheffield. Please take a card, join CycleSheffield. Thank you.
Okay, so the problem is people parking in the cycle lane when it's still a legitimate cycle lane up to 9:30 in the morning, because when the cycle lane is open it's very, very narrow. People pull into it. Wider vehicles have to go into it because the road simply isn't wide enough. People pull in to park without looking in their near side mirrors to check there isn't a cyclist on the inside. There are all sorts of issues. People, passengers get out of cars while they're stopped in the traffic queue without looking to see whether there's a cyclist coming up on the inside. There are many, many hazards involved with this road.
So have you been victim of any of these hazards or seen other cyclists come a cropper?
I've certainly seen other people have not only minor collisions, thankfully, but yeah, we do know there have been some more serious accidents. Actually, Jeremy White, who was the CEO of the NHS Trust, was knocked off his bike along here.
What happens at 9:30 along this stretch?
9:30 cars are allowed to park on this section here with the single yellow line.
And how many cars do you think will turn up in the first 10 minutes?
I think if you swing your camera over to the left, there's at least 4 or 5 waiting in that pub car park to pull out here. I think they would have been here earlier if we hadn't have been here.
I'm not saying it's been completely clear, but the great majority of motorists are good citizens and I wouldn't wish to criticise them at all. Of course, there is always the bad apple that spoils the barrel. And this is all we're interested in. A few slight misguided fellow citizens who haven't quite worked out their responsibilities yet, but we're hoping that they'll see the light before long.
My consideration is making sure the cycle lane is open for people who want to get to work on time on their bikes.